Alright guys, welcome back to Game Lords. Today I'm playing City Skylines, and this is a game that I got. It's what we're going to be doing with this playthrough. It's different than most of the others, is that we're going to be doing like a roundabout style of play, where it's Gray, Nick, and I, we're all going to take turns playing the game. So this episode I'll be doing it, next episode I don't know, Nick or Gray will take over, and then the other one the other person. So we can kind of mess with each other. That was the whole idea of this. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Right now I'm on the map Two Rivers because I played this map a lot and I really like it. Right now I'm starting off with a general roundabout because that's just usually what's good for the play. I screwed up. I need to be straight road, don't I? We tried doing this earlier with Gray, and they've actually have no experience playing the game, so I kind of screwed them over by trying to tell them to play. So yeah, so I have it paused right now, so nothing's really happening that's bad. Right now, I obviously need some people in my. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build out. Seems good. And I'll eventually expand this road out a little bit more, probably making it either one way or just making the road bigger, because that's just usually good for. And just got to get some cross sections here. Make this one slanted a little bit just to conserve some space. What we're going to do is we need water right away. That's a big thing. And we need the drainage. The drainage always sucks right at the beginning of the game because you got to connect it to everything. And that's just a hassle. So here we go. Water, water, water everywhere. But this water you can drink. So yeah, so next time, we've actually been really excited for this playthrough. We've been waiting for it a lot. And yeah, I got all the water out now, so time to start putting down some residential areas. Let's start with this. And I'm going to make the roundabout. I'm going to make that all commercial later, but I obviously have no demand for it. Let's get some electricity on this. Just need to make sure that it's 8-watt production. I'll eventually delete this as my city ends up expanding. But for now, we gotta deal with it. So I'm gonna assume they're gonna eventually. Just let me look here for a second. I just need to see where they're at so I know where I can build stuff. So I think just get them electricity right away, and I'll eventually delete it as city expands. I think that's good. I think it's expanded enough. So yeah, let's check out my budget right now. I'm spending the most on water, but that'll eventually like subside. Like all of that won't make a difference at all. So yeah, we're making no money obviously. Let's speed it up a little bit, get some people in on the city. So yeah, so we've been really excited for this playthrough. Let's see, and we're going to. Oh, I haven't even named this town. We're gonna name it Portside just because it's the name of the channel and it just makes sense. Portside. And you can see some general facts. I mean, there's like 20 some people here, 30 people here. So I can look in on each individual house and I can see the Evergreen residents. There's 6 uneducated people. Wow, we're pretty dumb. So yeah, so still, and this will probably be a big part of this is a big part of the game, seeing what's the demand, commercial, residential, or industrial. So I'm making 0 money right now, so let's start to get some commercial in on this. I'm probably going to need to expand the water, just because. And I made this like a really big road right here because eventually, when you get into the later parts of the game, it just blows up with traffic, and you just need to have that like all be really fleshed out, or you're just gonna get wrecked. I mean, people can't get anywhere. People get really mad, and what I've kind of noticed with this game is that if people start to get really, really mad at you, you're just screwed. You just need to make sure they're happy right away, and that just takes experience playing the game, really. So I'm going to make this section my industrial area, and I'm going to separate it a little bit from everything else, because no one likes industrial. No one likes to have a landfill right next to your house. So yeah, let's get this all filled out, and of course I'm going to need water unless I've already filled it in, which I haven't. Sometimes you just get lucky with where you placed your water previously. So here we go. We've got electricity everywhere. We've got that everywhere. We're still losing money, but I feel like that's going to start to change now that we've got some income coming in. Water is still obviously the big thing, just because gotta get. I mean, water is just basic, and eventually that $500 some. I mean, that's like a fixed rate basically throughout the entire game, and that won't matter. So it's kind of like one of those overhead situations where you just need money right away. So we're finally getting some industrial in on this, and it's nighttime, and we are playing with the After Dark expansion with it, so that's what's really cool about this game, and I just really like the style that it brings to the game. These guys need electricity because they're whining about it. I like to imagine that, like, each time that someone's, like, that there's a little bubble, there's just some little dude going in there just like, we want electricity, we want it now. And if they don't, then they're going to get really mad, and they're like these little gremlin creatures that say that. But that's just me, in my experience playing the game. So we still have a really big need for industrial, but that'll obviously change just as, because I haven't filled out all these parts yet. So they will eventually. And one thing you want to have in this game is you never want to have your demand for residential be really high. That is really bad. It's okay if you have high commercial, high industrial, but if you have bad residential, that means there's not enough people in your town, and they can't fill up all the jobs, and then you'll have unemployment, and then all the commercial will fall, and then all the industrial fall, and then everything will just go to crap. So you really can't have that, and I do need to start adding some more residential. I'm just going to flesh out that. Yeah, so they all have water. They all should have electricity. Yeah, we're slowly making people. We're still losing money, but we're gaining up. It's like one of those things like acceleration. Like, yeah, you're still speeding up. You're still going forward, and you still have a positive velocity, but acceleration's gone down. Hashtag we're all in physics.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, some people really don't like physics, but I'm down with it. Let's check in on this. The Evergreen Residence. Didn't I already see you earlier? Summit Residence. Evergreen, yeah. They're repeating names. You can't have that. Let's change this to... Let's see. I got nothing to do right now, so I'm just going to start changing some names. I'm going to name this SpongeBob's house. So why not? Because I can, because I am the mayor, and I'm a totalitarian government. Summit Residence? Duh, everyone knows that Patrick lives next to SpongeBob. Patrick Starr's house / rock. So, that's what's going on. They have 10 people, uneducated people there. That's not good. And right here, it's the quiet corner shop, and I'll leave that alone. Drugstore. Get your drugs. So that's going to be named. Ooh, these people really want workers. And that's a big demand. You always, like... They always have really big demands for people, and, like, see, this is finally starting to... For some reason, there's, like, a lag with it, how long it takes for you to get people over there. So I'm going to start expanding that. Eventually, because I don't want to have my industrial be too close to a residential, or else they get mad because of noise pollution, because they're whiny. Yeah. So that's what I'll probably be doing if I have nothing to do. I'll probably just be naming stuff. And obviously if you've played this game, you can see this. You can check out your happiness. For some reason, these people are mad because they're wimps. You can check wind. You can check traffic. Traffic's obviously not a problem right now. Water, obviously, is working. I will eventually start to need more electricity. Oh, and we've expanded our, we've grown because of our population. So we now get elementary schools and medical centers, medical clinics. And this is where I'm going to have to stop it, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.